Hello friends, my name is Ms. Emily. I'm a librarian here at the Mooresville Public Library in Mooresville, Indiana, and I'm happy you could join me for our pre-recorded virtual family story time. Okay, let's get started with our hello song. So get your clapping hands ready. Fantastic. We clap and sing hello. We clap and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we clap and sing hello. We wave and sing hello. We wave and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we wave and sing hello. We stomp and sing hello. We stomp and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we stomp and sing hello. We clap and sing hello. We clap and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we clap and sing hello. Nice job, friends. Welcome back to our 7th week of summer reading programming. I'm glad you could join me today. As always, I want to remind you of some different things that you can do here at the library, at the Mooresville Library. We've got our summer reading program that you can sign up for. You've still got a little bit of time to participate in that. Keep track of your reading and get some prizes. The first prize for 500 minutes of reading is a free book, which I think is the best one. You can also join the 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten program if you are not yet in kindergarten. And that is ongoing, so you have use of that all year long. We have our Early Literacy Firefly Award balloting and voting going on. They're taking those until July 31st, so there's a little bit of more time for that. And then lastly, I do want to remind you, if you are in town and would like to join us for our in-person outdoor story times on Tuesdays at 10:30, I'm happy to have you. Please just sign up ahead of time and we'll love to see you at the library. Let's get warmed up. Are you ready to wiggle and wiggle? And remember, when we say stop, we're gonna freeze, okay? We wiggle and we wiggle and we stop. We wiggle and we wiggle and we stop. We wiggle and 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 we stop. All right, let's jump. Okay. We jump and we jump and we stop. We jump and we jump and we stop. We jump and 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 we stop. Ooh, nice job. Okay, let's do our twirl. We twirl and we twirl and we stop. We twirl and we twirl and we stop. We twirl and 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 we stop. Woo! Get your dizziness under control for a second there. Whew. All right, last but not least, let's stretch. Okay? We stretch and we stretch and we stop. We stretch and we stretch and we stop. We stretch and 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 we stop. Nice job. I feel warmed up. How about you? So today we're going to be talking about a very special place in the world, and that is the Arctic. So I've got my globe here today, and you can see that I live here in the United States. I live kind of right at the end of the lake there in Indianapolis, or close to Indianapolis, Indiana. And the Arctic is way up at the very top of the globe. It's also where the North Pole is. And you can see the pictures for this globe must have been taken in the summertime. But a lot of times, all of this area here is covered in snow and ice. It's usually pretty cold. During the summertime, the snow and ice will melt a little bit, and there might be some mild temperatures. But it's a really interesting ecosystem with lots of really cool animals and plants that live up there. as well as people who have lived there for a long, long time. So it's kind of an interesting place to talk about, and not one that a lot of us have visited. So I've got some books to share with us today about the animals and the life that takes place up there. So the first one is called Way Up in the Arctic, and it follows a familiar tune over in the meadow, and it talks about all the different kinds of animals that live up there. So, way up in the Arctic in the bright and shiny sun lived a mother caribou and her little calf one. Prance, said the mother, I prance, said the one. So they pranced and they danced in the bright and shiny sun. So if you know that song or that rhyme, you can kind of follow along. And it's fun because there are motions to do for every animal. And you get to see these beautiful paintings of the animals that live up in the Arctic. So there's a polar bear, there are beluga whales, walruses, lots of great animals, and lots of different kinds of motions to do while you're reading, and counting as well. We're counting up the baby animals. So that's a really fun one to get a really great overview of all the different kinds of animals that live in the Arctic. I'd also like to recommend one called Sweetest Kulu. This is by Selina Kaluk and illustrated by Alexandria Ninokis. And this is a really sweet book about a baby who was born in the Arctic in an indigenous community there. And the mother is telling the baby about all the blessings that the different animals are going to bring for them. So, for example, adventurous snow bunting gifted you with seeds from Arctic cotton and flowers for you to plant and grow with, reminding you to always believe in yourself. Happy Kulu. Arctic hare with rock willow and roots came to show you love so easily you became a best friend, baby Kulu, loving to give. So all these beautiful characteristics that the parent wants for their child, and the spirits of the different animals come to gift those to the baby. So it's really cool, beautiful pictures, lots of information about the different plants as well as the animals that are native to the Arctic. So let's see if we can move like some of those animals in that book. I'm going to stand up and you can too if you like. So let's see if we can imitate some of those Arctic animals, okay? So let's see, can you walk on 4 feet like a big polar bear? Oh, put your hands down. Oh, your back is kind of arched. Oh, give it a big bear stretch. Oh, nice job. All right. Let's see. What about a snowy owl? These are the white owls. They go hoo, hoo, right? Let's see. Can you turn your head? Owls can turn their heads really far, like an owl. Look around like a snowy owl. Nice job. Okay, let's see. Can you swim like a beluga whale? So beluga whales don't swim with their arms. They don't have arms. Remember, they have fins. So we're going to put our little fins out. We're going to woo, 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 woo. Oh, yeah. Whales make lots of interesting noises underneath the water. All right, let us think about birds now. There's a bird called the Arctic tern. So we're gonna flap our wings like the Arctic tern. Very nice. We do a little glide. Woo. Very good. All right, let's see. What about a caribou, which is another name for reindeer, which you might have heard of before. So the caribou that have the big antlers, and they like to stomp their feet. Can you stomp your feet like a caribou? Oh, nice job. They're breaking up the ice so that they can eat the grass that's underneath. Very good. Okay, last but not least, you're going to be a little Arctic hare. Oh, can you hop? Hop, hop, hop. Oh, nice job. Very good. I've got a rhyme for us. It's about 5 baby polar bears riding on a sled. So here is my sled. It's kind of large because it has to fit 5 baby polar bears on it. So let's see, here they are. Will you count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 baby polar bears. Very nice. Here is our rhyme, okay. 5 little polar bears riding on a sled. One fell off and bumped their head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more polar bears riding on a sled. Did that stop them? How many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 polar bears. 4 little polar bears riding on a sled. One fell off and bumped their head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more polar bears riding on a sled. Whew, how many are left? 1, 2, 3 polar bears. Okay. 3 little polar bears riding on a sled. One fell off and bumped their head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more polar bears riding on a sled. But there were 1, 2 left. 2 little polar bears riding on a sled. One fell off and bumped their head. Oh no. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more polar bears riding on a sled. 1 left. 1 little polar bear riding on a sled. He fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more polar bears riding on a sled. And they're all off. Oh my gosh, they all bumped their heads. What a silly rhyme. So counting up or down in songs like we just did helps kids strengthen their number recognition. And don't be afraid to change up the number that you start with. So 8 little polar bears or even 10 little polar bears will expose them to numbers that are a little bit less common than the 5 that we usually do. I have 3 more books to share with you today, and they are all about polar bears. So the first one is called A Polar Bear in the Snow. This is by Mac Barnett and art by Sean Harris. And they say art because it's not exactly drawings. It's art is made with paper, so cut out paper with maybe a little bit of paint on them. So for example, the book starts, there's a polar bear in the snow. Do you see the polar bear? I don't either. But look, still asleep. He lifts his nose to sniff the air. Oh, we see his nose. And he awakens, and there's his eyes. And so the beautiful pictures are made from cut paper. And it's a very simple story, but I love the way the artwork really complements it and talks about some of the different kinds of animals that the polar bear might encounter. Is he going to visit the seals? You can see the seals there. And it goes through. So it's a really, really interesting book to look at as well as read. So take a look at this one and look closely. Spend some time with it. A polar bear in the snow. The next book is called The Bear Report. This is by Tyra Heater, and it's about a little girl who at school is given the assignment to do a report on polar bears. So she looks kind of bored here. She doesn't look like she is really enjoying her assignment. It says, homework. Since we're learning about the Arctic this week, please find 3 facts about polar bears that you would like to share with the class. And she wrote, they are big, they eat things, they are mean. And then, we're not all mean, says the polar bear that appeared in her room. Oh my goodness, or in her living room. Wow. And it's kind of the bear wants to give her a tour of where the bear lives. So they appear in the Arctic, and the bear talks about all the different things that they like to do, like hunt for fish and listen to whale music underneath the water. It's a really fun book. So you can decide whether you think all of that stuff is happening for real or if it's maybe in her imagination. The last book is called Sea Bear. This is by Lindsay Moore. It's a newer book. It came out pretty recently. A Journey for Survival. And so this one goes from the perspective of the bear. Polar bears are patient beasts, as patient as glaciers. We know how to hope and how to wait. I learned to be patient long ago from my polar bear mother. To be patient when hunting, to be patient with the weather, to be patient in darkness. And so it goes from that bear's perspective, and it gives some really lovely pictures. And I like how it kind of shows a side view of the sea ice, and you can see the seal down here has an air hole, and that's where the bear is waiting for him. And it's really a beautiful book, and it does touch on the fact that the sea ice at the Arctic is getting a little smaller, and what that really means for the bear. So that is Sea Bear by Lindsay Moore. Okay, so we did some Arctic animal movement a little bit ago. Let's try to focus just on the bears, on a polar bear. So imagine yourself as a huge polar bear. And we're going to start like we did before on our our hands and feet as our 4 feet, our big bear paws. Oh my goodness, can you walk around your room like a bear? Oh, very nice. Okay, now we're going to stretch up really big. Let out a growl. Very nice. And we're going to scratch the side of the glacier with our bear claws. Oh, some good stretches there. Very good. Okay, so now we're gonna walk out onto the ice and we're gonna hunt some seals. So we're gonna bend over and we're gonna put our arm down like we're searching for some seals. Very nice. Oh, I didn't catch any, did you? I don't know. Okay, and last but not least, let's open our arms really wide and give a big bear hug to ourselves. Oh, big bear hug. Open it up. Put the other hand on top So we're switching arms. And big bear hug. Oh, very good. One more big bear growl. Arr! Nice job. Okay, let's stop for our breathing break right now. We're going to do our 5-finger breathing. So get your 5 fingers out, whichever ones you want to start with. And we're going to trace our fingers up and down. And as we go up a finger, we're going to breathe in, ready? And pause at the top and breathe out on the way down, okay? So we're going to start with either your thumb or your pinky, whichever one is closest to you, okay? Ready? We're going to breathe in and pause and breathe out. Get all that air out. And breathe in and pause at the top. Breathe out. Nice job. Pause and breathe in. Pause at the top and breathe out. Pause at the bottom and breathe in and breathe out. Nice job. Breathe in. Pause and let it all out. Big breath out. Nice job. All right, that feels good, doesn't it? So you can always use your 5 fingers or even 10 fingers to take a breathing break whenever you feel like you need to. It helps us feel a little bit better. Get that air in. All right, let's do our song, Zoom, Zoom, Zoom. I'm going to stand up for this one. Okay, friends, so we're going to scrape our hands past each other. Makes kind of a funny sound, swishy sound. There we go. And we're going to sing. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you'd like to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Oh, so much fun! Oh my goodness. And as always, you can always jump if that is something you enjoy doing. Or if you are little and your grown-up can lift you up, you can do that at the very end. Okay, let's do it one more time. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you'd like to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Nice job! All right, my friends, just like last week, we are going to do some scarf songs. So if you need to pause the video, you can do that right now and go and grab either a light scarf or a bandana or a tissue, whatever you can wave around, okay? So you can pause right now, come back with your scarf, and we'll get started with our first scarf song. So our first song is called We Wave Our Scarves Together. This is one to kind of warm us up with our scarf. All right, so get your scarf waving in kind of a nice, easy manner. There we go. We wave our scarves together. We wave our scarves together. We wave our scarves together because it's fun to do. We wave them up high. We wave them down low. We wave them in the middle because it's fun to do. Nice. Okay, let's see. What else can we do with our scarves? Can we throw our scarves? Throw and catch? All right, that's a fun one. We throw our scarves together, we throw our scarves together, we throw our scarves together, because it's fun to do. We throw them up high, we throw them down low, we throw them in the middle, because it's fun to do. Very nice. Let's do one more. So we did wave, and we did throw. Let's do shake. So waving is kind of soft and easy. Shaking is a little bit more energetic. Okay. We shake our scarves together. We shake our scarves together. We shake our scarves together, because it's fun to do. We shake them up high. We shake them down low. We shake them in the middle, because it's fun to do. Nice job! All right, let's do another scarf song. This one, we're going back to the Arctic. We are thinking about the weather there. It's gonna be snowing today, all right? So we are going to dance like snowflakes. You ready? Dance like snowflakes, dance like snowflakes, in the air, in the air. Whirling, twirling snowflakes, whirling, twirling snowflakes, everywhere, everywhere. Very nice. Let's do that one more time. Dance like snowflakes, dance like snowflakes, in the air, in the air. Whirling, twirling snowflakes, whirling, twirling snowflakes, everywhere, everywhere. Oh my goodness. Nice job. Sometimes if you throw too hard, your scarf might get away from you, but that's okay, you can catch it. All right, we're gonna do one more scarf song, and this one is kind of silly. It's about a walrus who's going to wash his winter coat. So we're going to practice our W sound, our W sound, quite a bit in this song, okay? The walrus washes his winter coat down by the wavy ocean. He adds some water and he adds some soap, and he waits and he waits and he waits. And the laundry shakes, shakes, shakes. The laundry shakes and shakes and shakes. The laundry shakes, shakes, shakes until it's clean. And the laundry shakes, shakes, shakes. The laundry shakes and shakes and shakes. Laundry shakes, shakes, shakes until it's clean. Oh, and now it's going to spin. So the walrus washes his winter coat down by the wavy ocean, and he adds some water and he adds some soap, and he waits and he waits and he waits. And the laundry spins and spins and spins. The laundry spins and spins and spins. The laundry spins and spins and spins until it's clean. The laundry spins and spins and spins. The laundry spins and spins and spins. The laundry spins and spins and spins until it's clean. Oh my goodness. Let's take it out of the washer. We're going to put it into the dryer. All right. The walrus washes his winter coat down by the wavy ocean. He adds some water and he adds some soap, and he waits and he waits and he waits. And the laundry tumbles, 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 and the laundry tumbles, tumbles, tumbles. The laundry tumbles, tumbles, tumbles until it's dry. The laundry tumbles, tumbles, tumbles. The laundry tumbles, tumbles, tumbles. The laundry tumbles, tumbles, tumbles until it's dry. Oh, nice job! And now the walrus has a clean and dry winter coat to put back on. That was a funny song. All right, friends, if you stop by the library, you can get your craft packet. So we've got our rhymes and song sheet. We've got one about all the different Arctic animals, as well as a small to big sorting. So this is a good thing for practicing our scissor skills. You can cut out each of the walruses and then sort them by largest to smallest. Put them in a line. This is a great thing for some spatial awareness. And for our craft, you've got a picture of a polar bear on a dark blue piece of paper, as well as some cotton balls and a piece of chalk. So the first thing you want to do is decide, do I want to use the cotton balls for my polar bear or for snow maybe, or maybe some clouds? So you can decide that. And then am I going to use the chalk to fill in the polar bear or to fill in the snow? How am I going to use the materials that I have? So you can do it either way, whichever works best for you. I tried it both ways. I've got the cotton balls on the bear on that one, and then the cotton balls as the snow on that one. And you get to decide which one you like better. So you can be creative and decide what you like. Thanks for joining me today. We're going to end with our goodbye song and our goodbye rhyme. All right? See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Give a hug, ladybug. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. Mwah! All right, you got your tickling fingers ready? We'll tickle the stars, and we'll tickle our toes, and we'll turn around and tickle our nose. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Reach down low and reach way up high. Story time is over, so wave goodbye. Goodbye, my friends. We'll see you next time.